and it is the Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX06 for my skin. And what I'm going to do is apply that in a V formation and make sure I get it right in the outer corners of the eyes, as you can see here, as that's going to conceal any redness. Then I'm going to buff that out using the Real Techniques contour brush, and I really like this brush to buff out product under the eye area just because it is slightly tapered and it's a really good size. So just buff that out really well and make sure it looks even and natural. Swapping over to a clean contour brush, I'm going to use some setting powder and set that product into place. Before we begin with the eyes, I'm going to start off by priming the lids, and to do that I'm using an Urban Decay primer potion in the shade Eden, which is my favourite. And to apply this I'm using a synthetic concealer brush. I'm just going to make sure that I buff that on really well onto the entire eyelid and apply some onto the inner corners as well, because we are going to be applying a lot of inner corner highlight. Then I'm going to go over that with a matte cream eyeshadow, and the one I'm using is Chamomile from MAC, and a big fluffy brush, and just dusting that right over the primer we've applied. Now using a MAC 224 blending brush, I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of Espresso from MAC, and I'm going to apply this through the crease of the eyes, and this is going to give the eyes our definition and make the contour look deeper around the eye area. So even though we are going for a very bright-eyed look, we still want to give the eyes definition, so that's why we're still going to apply a crease shadow. So I really like this shade for a crease shade. I just think it's a really nice sort of mid-tone brown, and it's matte as well. Now to add a touch of warmth to the eyes, I'm going to pick up a little bit of soft brown from MAC, and I'm just going to go roughly right over the entire crease of the eyes. We don't want to make too much shadow, we don't want to make it too shadowy,